You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends where you're watching it, really. How are we doing? It has been a week. It has been a week, and I have been away for this week. So I am attempting to record all of this episode and edit it and upload it all in today. So it's ready for you guys tomorrow, because I'm not going to actually be here during the bulk of tomorrow. So I'm kind of hoping that we get all of that recording and editing done. I'm sure we will. Welcome back. This is going to be a bit of an action-packed one. I say action-packed, more of a jam-packed one. I want to try and get a kelp farm, an automatic kelp farm, an automatic sugarcane farm, and a slime farm, all in this episode, all done today, all made today. Now, I've done a few things. As you saw in our little opening time lapse, we now have all of the trees, we have all of the saplings. I've been growing that one over there to get more saplings because it didn't quite give me 4. So I've been regrowing that one. I need to go back over with my hoe. And the dark oak, which is over in that corner, I was doing the same with that. But then I saw the time and I needed to actually get recording. I've done a couple of little things. Let's change our view. Not a whole lot you can see up here has changed. You can see I've finished the little hut for our automatic cobblestone generator here. Now, you saw at the end of the episode that I'd created one single strand. So I thought I could probably just double that. So I did. I came in and I basically put the lava in the middle here and put the water either side of it, and then just mirrored the piston setup for each side. And then I've got a lever for both sides at the moment, but I will make that an automatic thing so that when I'm standing over here, it starts chugging away at me. But it's doing quite well. This was about 10 minutes worth of AFKing here just whilst it's running. So I'm quite happy with that. This is the beginnings of buildings, I guess you can think. Up here, we're going to build our other automatic farms just here. Now we've got some quartz and things from our bartering farm from last episode. That is amazing. This is what we got from our run around to get all of the trees. We got all of our saplings. We need to get some more spruce, but we can grow single spruce, so that's fine. We got our acacia. Jungle, I would like more saplings because I like to grow the giant ones, gives you more yield per tree. And the dark oak as well, I need to get some more of. We got some birch. I decided not to leave the mycelium out, so I got some mycelium so we can grow some mushrooms over here. And our warped fungus. I also brought back some warped nylium so we can create a little farm over here that I'm going to make in a tube, probably next episode now, for the warped and the crimson. And I've done the same here, but we don't have quite as much of the nether rack just yet. And we got some of the wood, which is awesome. And I can't remember if the roots, wrong one, if the roots I can turn back into something. No. Okay. I was just wondering whether the roots gave me something if I crafted it, but obviously not. Alright, so today we are needing to get some observers, some pistons going, and then we need to start getting around here. Now I'd like glass, and we don't have a husk farm just yet. As you can see, we've got our lonely, which I lost some of my sand. I was very stupid and I placed a block right next to the sand, and I lost about 4 blocks, I think it was, or 5, 6 blocks into the void. So we need to think about husk farm sooner or later, but I really want to get to the end. I really want to get to the end so that we can get more lava from the Ender Dragon, and we can go find some elytra. This is what I need. I need elytra, get around a bit quicker. So I think this is going to be our last sort of main episode of building for a while, just so that we can now then focus on getting ourselves to the end. Maybe next episode or the episode after, we will get ourselves to the end. What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon? Can we do it? I reckon we can do it. All right, so what we need to do is get cracking. I'm gonna start with something in the nether that I would like, which I didn't mention to you, just to start getting a little bit of renewable food. So let's grab some resources and I will meet you over in the nether. Alrighty, so we're in the nether, and I'm not sure I've shown you, but I have basically mirrored the walkways on the top down the bottom. So when we now start wanting to build farms, it's all the infrastructure is there for us. I did that one evening while I was sort of on the game, on the world, and I thought, well, it makes life a little bit easier. So let's actually just get on it and get it sorted. So we're over in the Crimson Forest biome, and you can tell that by the little red sort of sparkles in the air, the little sparkly things, and that dude there is what we are going to be basically farming. We're going to farm them for food, and we're going to use our last lava bucket, hence we need to then go to the end to start farming them, to get some more lava off of the end dragon. But anyway, that's a job for another day. So yeah, we're going to use the lava to cook the pork chops when they fall in. So I'm just going to build just a little cheeky farm. This is a farm by Rays Works. I will leave a little link inside the cards. If you want to go check that out for yourself, I'd highly recommend it. Rays Works is absolutely incredible at figuring out all the mechanics that goes into this game and how to make our lives easier. So we are starting with a little collection system, nice and easy, and we're going to stick some trapdoors over the top. Basically what that is doing, from what I can gather, is it's keeping the lava off by sort of the one block, and so when the hoglins drop in, they burn in the lava, they die, they cook the pork chop, and the pork chop literally falls straight through, so there's nothing there to burn up from the pork or from the lava itself. So we're just going to build around this a little bit just to give ourselves just a little work area, really, and like so. And I think just in the sort of the idea of time and how much time we've got for building this, I will come back and give you a little progress update once I've got a little bit further on with getting the build done, just so you know we've got time to fit everything in. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay guys, so I've built it up. It's not a terribly difficult farm to build up. That's just taken me about 10 minutes to put together, and you can see the rates. Look at them go. Absolutely awesome. I was considering using soul sand campfires or soul campfires, but for now, whilst we're not needing that second bucket of lava, I thought, well, it'd be ideal to use it for this. Now I had built it and they were pushing each other off the farm, so I thought, okay, so what we can do then is just put that ring of blocks around there, but as you can see, they still get underneath of it, which is a pain. So I'm gonna have to come back here and sort that out so that I don't get killed by these lovely beasts. We don't want those, we want oh no, these. And then what we're going to do is just going to come over here, and we are just going to extinguish this dude because he could be very painful to me. And he'll come over. There we go. Right, okay, so all of these guys will eventually just disappear down into the lava pit. While we are here, we may as well disappear these dudes into the oh no, there's another one. Okay, where did you come from? Get rid of him. Alright, so yeah, we will need to come up with a way of stopping them from being able to come off of the end and land on my little platform here. Now, we do have a couple of little ones that manage to stand below the lava level here. But it's easy enough to deal with for now, and they will despawn when we run away, or we can just stand here and beat them with our little pokey stick. I haven't checked to see whether I can take these half slabs out yet. If I can, then it makes that just a little bit easier as well. And see you hiding there, and he's dying. Right, so 10 minutes I have been it took me 10 minutes to build this, and I've been standing here for about 10 minutes kind of watching the farm, see what it does. Excuse me. So let's have a little look in this chest. I haven't actually looked in this chest yet, so I don't know what we've got. Oh wow. Oh wow, let's put those in there from that dude and these raw ones. Oh wow, excluding these bits, don't need them, they come from the piglin. Wow, honestly, we've got food for days. Look at the amount of food we've got accumulating already. That is a very awesome little farm. Thank you so much, Rays Works. Highly recommend him. If you're building any quick starter farm, go check out Rays Works. I'll leave a little link in the description for you so you can see how the mechanics of this works. We need to deal with up there though, because a few of them fall off and die on here, so need to deal with that. Perfect. On to the next one. All right, so success with the Hoglin Farm. Very happy with that. What a productive farm. It was absolutely incredible. Nearly 2 lines of a chest of cooked pork in about 10 minutes. So I'm very happy with that. Very, very, very happy with that. So now what we're going to do up here is we're going to build a kelp farm just here, and a sugarcane farm just here. And I've got some of the resources together. We could do with a little bit more glass, but I will make do, and I will, if I run out, I will just continue on building with it after the episode off stream. Off stream. In talking to stream, if you want to catch me stream, I stream on Twitch. Schedule is under review. Hulky Plays on Twitch. Just drop over and say hi. But yeah, I can carry on once the episode's out. I can carry on with the glass work at any time. So everybody knows how to build a sugarcane farm. So I am just going to knock that up myself without you on screen. It's just basically a line of dirt, a channel of water behind it, and on top of that we need a row of blocks and then a row of pistons, and then we're going to have one observer in there watching one sugarcane, and then when it fires it will then land into a water channel, push it across into a chest. Easy peasy. The kelp works pretty much in the same principle, and we are going to use one observer per line on that for now, purely because I haven't got a whole load of redstone that I can throw at it. I am slowly working with my cleric to negotiate terms on getting more per run, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so we just basically need to make a water tank cascading up with stairs, and those stairs we then plant kelp, and the observer watches for when the kelp grows, the pistons fire when it detects it. That all then will float to the top and then down into a hopper and some chests. Easy peasy japper squeezy. Right, so I will get a start on making these farms, and I will be back once I have placed a few blocks, just so I don't bore you with placing blocks, basically. Okay, so as promised, I have built up the first layer of our kelp farm. All of these blocks have to be water sources, so each individual one has to be individual water sources. You can't just rely on the kelp to come and give it to you, because otherwise the kelp doesn't actually float. It will just sit down in wherever you haven't put a water source. And I've decided I'm going to start utilizing some of the dark oak. It might get changed up a little bit just to variate that wall a little bit, but it helps save on a bit of glass as well, because I don't have masses of glass right now. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like. That's where the tunnel will be in the front, feeding these hoppers to feed these chests. And I'm going to put a smelt array there. Once we've got enough kelp blocks that I can sustain it, I'm going to then make an automatic smelter there, so it smelts all of these straight into a chest ready to be crafted. That is the ultimate plan there. Now the next layer, the kelp will be planted here, and then all of the gubbins will be one block back. Now behind here it's very simple. You got the line of pistons there. This block is on the back of those pistons. You just run a line of redstone down it, and it feeds from this observer. So when that kelp there grows and it gets in front of this observer will then fire all of them, and they will all then go up at the same time. So yeah, that's pretty simple in how it works. So the next one, you kind of put a block there and you start running the block along. It's very, very simple. Right, on to showing you the sugarcane farm once that's all completed, and hopefully another run of the kelp farm here if I've got enough of all my blocks left. Let's get to that. Okay, so about 2 hours or so has passed since the last clip. I got carried away with building. I got into the zone. I got well into that zone. and I basically built the whole of the kelp farm, and I built the whole of the sugarcane farm. The one thing I have noticed is I'm going to need to make more observers, basically more observers. I'll show you what we've done just through here. As you can see there, you got the sugarcane farm. That basically grows up in any one of those three. That's enough for the sugarcane farm. I think I don't need to worry too much more about that. But as we just heard, the kelp farm has just fired. And you can see the whole principle in action, which is absolutely great timing. So the kelp grows up in front of the observer, fires the pistons on that line, floats up, and there's some water that's starting at the back, just at the top of that observer line there, and it kind of walks away or rolls away this way. You do that by putting a half slab on the top half of the block below it, so it makes like a platform, and then once it's all in, you then break those. That was quite challenging because I kept coming close to drowning. And then this little channel. Now, this channel drops down because it's wider than 8 blocks. But once we get some ice, I will come back and I will make that all one line and put the ice in the middle, and it then has the ability to keep going. This is doing quite well. It's not rapid. I could do with another one of these, or I could do with replacing all those cobblestone blocks there with observers, which I will do. I will put observers in there. I just need to resource gather to make sure I've got enough resources before I start tearing bits out to make more observer rooms there. But not bad. I need to do something with that big cobblestone block on the top, which is where the sort of water channel runs and things like that. So I need to figure something out for that. But that is for another day to make pretty. But as it stands, I'm really happy with that. And I've left room out the side there that we can see. That's where I will eventually make a smelting system, which will automatically smelt all those kelp plants, kelp leaves, probably kelp leaves. What do they call them? Just kelp. Okay, so when the kelp comes down, it'll go straight into a furnace, and then it will automatically give me cooked or smelted furnace. Wow, my words. It's because I've been staring at blocks for the last 2 hours. It will give me all the smelted kelp. I can make them into blocks, and then fuel the system, and it can just basically look after itself. All I got to do is every now and again come over and chuck some more blocks in there. But yeah, that is it. Awesome. Right, let's go and build a slime farm. This is what we actually started this episode for today, the slime farm. Alright, so down in the bottom of the world, there's our mob farm, our villagers. Hi, villagers! And our iron farm, which, by the way, is producing. I'll show you the loot in a moment, but that is producing. Love that. We are down in the bottom of the world. Now, I am going to admit, I did cheat, and I did get the seed number, and I did go to Chunk Base to have a look, because as much as I could just survival it and just build out until I find one, I honestly just wanted to know where my chunk was. So I have found my chunk. I know what chunk it is. And in Java Minecraft, you can press F3 and G, and that brings up your chunk borders. And now the blue line is symbol of the chunk. That is the box of the chunk. Our chunk is actually the next one on. That one there. That is our slime chunk. So this is going to be our kill line here. This is where the hoppers are going to run into. We're going to have a chest over here. And we're going to have all our campfires on the top, which I have crafted lovingly with my hoppers. I've got a few building blocks, some torches, and I'll build a golem kit from any good flat pack store. So all we need to do really is just make that whole chunk a platform, and then we put all of our hoppers in. I may even come back one more just to put our hoppers in, but I'll decide that in a second. And then build it all up, put our golem in, and step back and hope that we've got a slime chunk. Now, I did do this in my testing world. So the testing world, this is my chunk. However, I have updated the data pack from Dr. Trog, so I'm hoping that didn't mess with any of the seed information or chunk information, but we'll figure that out. So here's a little time lapse of me putting this farm together. Hope you enjoy the music, hope you enjoy the farm, and I'll come back once we've got a little farm going. I mean, let's be honest, that farm is cooking with gas. It's just continuous. Spawn after spawn after spawn. That is a beautiful sight. Now, I have recorded this section, and yet again, I had recorded it with without my audio. I had muted myself whilst I was building it and completely forgot to put it back again. So I decided, as it was the last one, I would just delete it and come back in and record it. So I actually have seen the rates that this farm is giving me. So if we come down here, I have actually created, oh, that's nice and loud. I have created all of these blocks because this was nearly full. And you can see the speed at which these are coming in. It is just insane. And we're never going to need that much slime. We're just never going to need that much slime. But let's be honest, that farm is just cranking. It's just cranking. I am so in love with this farm. I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse there, showing you me building it and it sort of all starting to function. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I mean, we have been busy, really busy. Can't see it because it's just a big flat floor, but we've got a kelp farm, an automatic kelp farm. We need more of the kelp farm. I think we need to think about some way of building another one up there somehow that links in. We've got an automated sugarcane farm which we need to expand at some point or another. We have an automatic Hoglin pork chop cooked farm. Oh yes, we do. So I've now got pork chops for days, which is absolutely awesome. We need to do a little tweaking with that one, but actually it's absolutely awesome. Watch out for Rays Works link in the description and also up in the cards around about where I built the farm. And I will see you all in episode 10, where I'm hoping that we'll be ready to go to the end. I've been grinding for some phantom membranes for some slow falling, and yeah, hopefully let's get to the end. Let's go and get ourselves an elytra, some more lava, and I'm desperately in need of shulker boxes. Moving some of these things around today, I was like, oh, I wish I had shulker boxes for this, but we need to do that. So maybe next episode we'll head to the end. We'll see. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye bye now.